This is Shauna's Avenue with the latest news. Information Minister Robert Morgan says Cabinet has approved a map for the proposed parish of Portmore. The disclosure came during Wednesday's post-Cabinet press briefing at Jamaica House in St. Andrew. Morgan said that the map was prepared by the National Land Agency. Questions have been raised about a proposal outlining boundary changes in Portmore from the local government ministry, which triggered intense exchanges at meeting of the Public Administrations and Appropriations Committee. Fitz Jackson, the Member of Parliament for St. Catharines Southern, which includes parts of Portmore, sought to get clarity from the ministry's Permanent Secretary, Marsha Henry Martin, on a document submitted to the Portmore Municipal Corporation on the proposed boundary shift. The lawmaker questioned whether Henry Martin was mindful that the proposed shift would have consequential changes for existing constituency boundaries. Jackson said that this is the remit of the Representation of the People Act and the Electoral Advisory Committee of Parliament, but calling the question multifold, Henry Martin said that she was not prepared to answer, since this was not among questions submitted to be discussed as part of the committee's agenda. It is unclear whether those questions have been answered. The opposition People's National Party has called for a parliamentary inquiry into Everall Warmington's declaration that the Jamaica Labour Party plans to create a political stronghold through adjustment of the constituency boundaries. Dr. Kevin Blake has been appointed the next police commissioner to lead the Jamaica Constabulary Force effective Tuesday, March 19, 2024. Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang made the announcement during Wednesday's post-cabinet press briefing, where he told reporters that Blake was selected from the 4 deputy commissioners on the force. Chang explained that the appointment was made based on the recommendation of the Office of the Services Commission following an interview and vetting process. He added that the government, though not involved in the process of selecting the next police commissioner, has accepted Dr. Blake for the post. Dr. Blake is one of the deputy commissioners, and all 4 deputy commissioners were interviewed and looked at because I think we have reached a level in the force where the promotional process is such that the individuals who rise to the top all have the capacity to go forward, and we have 4 deputies who I think were excellent police officers, Dr. Chang said. They were interviewed, and the Service Commission identified Dr. Kevin Blake, a fruit among the young deputy commissioners, to lead the force at this point in time, the minister added. Dr. Blake serves as Deputy Commissioner of Police with responsibility for force development and logistics portfolio. Dr. Blake will replace current Police Commissioner Major General Anthony Anderson, whose last day on the job is Monday, March 18. Anderson was first appointed to the post on March 19, 2018. The police are reporting that 2 Jamaicans, a man and a woman, were arrested at the Norman Manley International Airport in Kingston on Tuesday in relation to the seizure of over US $70,000 concealed in jars with hair products. They are being held on reasonable suspicion for breaches of the Proceeds of Crime Act. Their names are being withheld pending further investigations. The police report that about 5:20 p.m., the 2 Jamaicans arrived at the airport on a flight from the Turks and Caicos Islands. During security screening, anomalies were observed in their luggage, according to the police. They say a search led to the discovery of US $39,828 and US $30,460 concealed in jars with hair products. Both were subsequently arrested. Principal of Taki High School, Errol Basco, who is charged with burglary following an incident at his home, on February 29, was offered $60,000 bail when he appeared in the St. Mary Parish Court on Tuesday. Basco, who resigned as the provisional candidate for the People's National Party in St. Mary Western, was ordered to surrender his travel documents and report to the police as part of his bail condition. Basco was charged on Sunday, March 10, and has described the allegations leveled against him as scurrilous and malicious. In the meantime, Oswald Senior Smith, who is one of the attorneys representing Basco, says his client is maintaining his innocence and that there are inconsistencies in the statement given by the 23-year-old complainant. The discrepancies, according to the attorney, center around differences in an alleged report by the investigating officer, which was made public on social media, and the actual statement given by the complainant. Senior Smith says he is expecting that his client will be released today. Basco is to return to court on May 14, 2024. 40-year-old Susanna Greenfield, the woman accused of abducting a newborn from her parents at the Victoria Jubilee Maternity Hospital on Monday, has been charged with child stealing. According to the Denham Town Police, Greenfield of Oxford Street, Kingston, was charged on Tuesday. Reports from the police indicated that about 10:05 a.m., Greenfield approached the mother of the child, who is wheelchair-bound, and offered to assist her with the baby. The mother then handed her the baby. However, while talking, Greenfield left, claiming she would return momentarily. The mother attempted to stop her, but she left with the baby and did not return. A report was made and the compound was checked. However, there were no signs of the infant and Greenfield. Later that day, at about 3:35 p.m., police acting on information went to the Northumberland Lane, Kingston 16, where the baby girl, 11-day-old Kimoya Robe and Greenfield were found. A court date for the woman is being finalized. Two unidentified men were discovered murdered in the vicinity of a pump house along Dunbeholden Main Road, St. Catherine, on Wednesday. They were found face down with gunshot wounds and partially severed necks. Their hands and feet were bound, and they were clad in shorts and without shirts. The Major Investigation Division was alerted after residents stumbled upon the gruesome scene around 7:30 a.m. The victims appeared to be in their late 20s or early 30s, of dark complexion and about 5 feet 8 inches tall. The Major Investigation Division has launched an investigation into the murders.